Welcome to Blizzard Art Studio.
Hello, BlizzCon! Welcome to the BlizzCon Art Studio. My name's Jennifer McCusker, and whether you're here in the audience with us or joining us on Virtual Ticket, I'm super excited to have you here as we teach you how to draw Pepe. For those of you on Virtual Ticket, now would be a great time to grab a piece of paper and a pencil. You're going to want that for this session. And if you're here in the audience, you might be looking at your pencil getting nervous, thinking, there's no eraser. Don't worry, that's intentional. Art's a really messy process, but I assure you, you will end up with something that you are proudly going to take home and hang on your parents' fridge. All right, let's get started. Leading you in your quest today in drawing Pepe, we have a 3D artist from Blizzard, and actually, Pepe's original artist, Jordan Powers. Take it away, Jordan.
What is up, BlizzCon? How you guys doing? My name is Jordan, and today we are going to draw Pepe, the adorable bird from World of Warcraft. So, back about 4 or 5 years ago when I actually created Pepe, I originally snuck Pepe into the game as an Easter egg. And once players sort of realized that Pepe could ride around in their heads in-game, he grew a little bit in popularity, and a plush was made eventually. And he was just embraced by the community, you guys. So I wanted to thank you all for embracing Pepe. It means a lot to me, so thank you. Thank you. So before we get started, I want to go over some drawing calisthenics that's going to help us draw our Pepe today. So first and foremost,
A little exercise.
Yes. We're going to be using our shoulders a little bit more when we're drawing. Less with our wrists, more with our elbows and shoulders, okay? And the trick here is really keeping it light and keeping it loose, okay? So remember that, light and loose, use your shoulder, your elbow a little bit more. Sound good? You ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Awesome, let's do it. All right, so first things first, we're gonna aim for roughly above the center of our paper right here and just draw a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, keep it light, keep it loose. And it's okay to draw a couple circles. You see here, I'm just going over my shape a couple times. And the next step is we're going to start laying in some construction lines for Pepe's face. Now, construction lines are shapes that we use to fill in the larger details on Pepe's face. So to do that, what we're going to do is some curved lines right here, a curved vertical line, something like that. And then a horizontal one, like so. And again, that's just to help us lay in some details for Pepe's face. Sort of imagining that this circle that we have is a rounded shape, a sphere like a basketball. Okay, so the next step is we're going to start blocking in the eye shapes for Pepe. So on the right side of our face, we're going to draw the outer eye circles. Something like that. And then on the left side, since it's curved and further away from us, we're going to draw an oval. With the oval sort of touching the outer shape of the head. Something like that. All right, and now the next step is we're going to sort of block in where that cute little tuft of feathers that Pepe has on top of his head. So to do that, we're going to sort of make a rounded, short, squat little shark fin shape up here. Something like that on top of his head.
Seeing lots of Pepe stuffed animals out here. Plushies. Is Pepe your favorite?
Love him.
What does Pepe mean to you?
He's a sweetheart.
Lots of fans, Jordan.
That's awesome. All right, how we doing? We doing good? Excellent. All right, the next step is we're going to block in the beak shape. Now, the beak shape's actually really, really simple. It's just a shark fin shape, like so. Using that center construction line that we made, just going to draw a little shark fin shape pointing down, just like that. Remember, keep it light, keep it loose. We're going to lock in our lines later and really just, lock in the details. So for right now, we're going to start loosely blocking in the body shape. Now, the body shape for Pepe, I like to think of it as kind of like an egg that's been tilted on its side. So I'm going to draw something like this. Something like that. And just like we did construction lines for the face, we're going to do some construction lines for the body itself. So again, just a curved vertical line right here for Pepe's chest. And then a horizontal curved construction line right there. And again, these are just going to help us block in some of the larger shapes on our Pepe.
This is the coolest looking Pepe I've ever seen. How would you describe him?
Unique.
Everyone has to stop by and see this Pepe.
So the next step is we're going to start blocking in the actual chest of Pepe. He's got a little bit of a white bib, if you will, for his chest. And that's kind of how we're going to treat this block-in shape. So if you think of how you wear a bib, it goes around your neck. But because Pepe's kind of plump, we just imagine that there's a circle tucked in under his head right there. And we're just going to follow this plus sign shape all the way around there, making a little bib. All right. Now going back to the face up here, we'll start blocking in some of the eye shapes. So right inside of the circle that we drew, we're going to draw another smaller circle, like so. And then for the oval, we're going to do a smaller oval inside that one as well. And then inside both of those circles, I know you're probably getting sick of drawing circles, but we've got a few more. Inside this circle here on the right-hand side, we're just going to put a nice small little circle right there. And on the oval side, sort of the same thing, little circle right there. And we're blocking in the cute, adorable little shine that Pepe has on his eyes right there. Give him that cute little puppy dog eye look that makes him so cute. Okay, how we doing? Everyone doing good? Yeah? All right.
Got some Pepe artist experts out here. Taking your job, Jordan.
Now the next step is we're going to sort of block in where the eye feathers go. We'll come back to this later, but for right now what we're going to do is just put a little V shape right here. Almost like Pepe has angry eyebrows. And then we're going to go to the wings down here. So for the wings, what I like to do is almost like a fish hook shape. Sort of, again, tucked in underneath the chin right there. Just sort of drawing a little fish hook shape. And then another one connected to it. Maybe a little third one down there. Something like that. And then for the left side, we'll do a reverse fish hook right there. Now for the tail feathers, gotta have those. Tail feathers are kind of a unique shape on Pepe. It's almost like an oval that's been pinched on two ends, almost like a primitive fish shape. So we're gonna draw 3 of them, with the center one being the largest. Something like this. Having them overlap a little bit. Having that center one just poke out a little bit further than the other ones on Pepe's backside right there. Now for Pepe's feet, what I like to do is draw almost like an orange slice shape. So right underneath that little belly we got, that little bib that we drew earlier, we're going to draw an orange slice, something like this. And then another one poking out from the other side. Like 2 cute little feet.
Got a super young Pepe fan here, drawing 2 Pepes on his paper.
2 Pepes. Look out.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying BlizzCon?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it.
Awesome. Is it epic?
Yes, and legendary. And legendary.
Nice.
All right, so once we got the tail feathers blocked out and the feet blocked out, we're going to go back up top here to the face where we drew that V and sort of just draw some rounded, almost like shark fin shapes around the eyes, going in both directions. Just both fanning out in both directions from that V that we drew earlier, and carrying it down around the eyes like so. All right, so the next step is we get to start locking in our line work. And really, this is where Pepe really just starts to shine. You'll actually start seeing the shapes a little bit better. So to do that, you're just going to press down a little bit harder with your pencils on the paper, like so. So we're going to start up here on the top of the head, making those lines just a little bit darker. And I like to do a little M shape up here for the feathers. Carry it around like so. Just lock in that head shape. And then I'll start locking in these eye rings right here. The larger one. And the oval to the left. Lock in those eyeballs right there. And this is the fun part. You actually get to shade in Pepe's eyes, being careful not to accidentally shade in that circle, the tiny circle that we drew.
I think I found a professional artist out here. This is a really good Pepe. You done this before?
Yeah.
A few times. You even have a little Hammond at the bottom. Do you love Pepe?
Yeah, I love Pepe.
You having fun at BlizzCon?
Yeah.
Enjoy.
So this lock-in procedure, just going over our line work, really just darkening up the shapes that you like. Going around here to the tail feathers. Now for the tail feathers, what you want to do is lock in the big one first. And then make it almost like overlap the smaller ones, like so. Something like that.
This is a first. I'm having team drawing over here. So they're taking turns step by step. This is great. Were we out of clipboards or you just enjoy team drawing?
Just like going back and forth.
Came out really good. You guys having fun?
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome.
So one of the last things we do for Pepe, after we've got these lines locked in, the finishing touch is to add some feather shapes on him. So to do that, I just add a couple of U shapes, like so, on his belly. And on the wings there. And there you have it.
Nice. All right. Every great masterpiece needs one last finishing touch, and that's an autograph. So sign your name to your portrait and then hold them up so Jordan and I can see your Pepes. That is not Pepe, but it's really, really cute. It's a frog Pepe. Oh my gosh. I love the shading on some of these. And
fantastic.
Oh my gosh, these are really good.
I love it.
Love it.
Can we take a selfie with all you guys holding
good
up
job. Yeah.
your Pepes?
With me.
Okay, hang on. Let me get my camera ready. All right, everybody hold them up. There we go.
Nice.
Awesome.
All
Thank
right.
you, guys.
Thank you so much. Join us at the next session where we have another Blizzard artist going to teach you to draw an orc. That'll be at 3:45 and also on virtual ticket. Be sure to check us out on the viewing party kit where we have step-by-step instructions on 12 of our Blizzard heroes. If you happen to be here with us and you have a clipboard in your hands, please pass them to the end of the rows so we can have those for the next session. Thank you. Enjoy BlizzCon.
Thank you, guys.